A few tips on hanging curtains. I really thought that they were common knowledge, but I'm realizing that this is stuff that not everybody knows. So I'm showing you the do's and don'ts at Eddie Garcia's new house. You probably recognize that guy, right? Well, and you recognize this space because...
Yep. This is the Outdoor Weather Center here in the North Valley. Recently moved in, Danielle.
Yeah, and so we're not doing anything out here. This looks great. Ready to go indoors?
We got to go inside.
All right, let's do it. Well, there's nothing wrong with these curtains. They are fine, but we can make them even better. Why not elevate this window? Bring your eye up to the ceiling and bring that curtain rod up to the ceiling. The other thing that we can do is why make that rod end where the window ends? We can make this window look so much bigger by using as much real estate as we've got here with the rod. First, we need to take down the old ones. Then, we need to patch those old holes with drywall mud before we install the new rods. Kind of work it, soften it a little bit. So, you put it in there and you just move it around. And you always want to overfill, because then we're going to sand it. While that dries, let's open the new rods from Target. I like curtain rods that are at least an inch diameter. It makes them look more substantial, and it means they're strong enough to hold heavier curtains. But a warning, these specific ones are in high demand.
We went to 4 Targets for 3 rods.
Here's the key tip. Buy 96-inch long curtains instead of the standard 84-inch. The 96s will almost touch the ceiling with a standard ceiling height, and that's what gives these window treatments so much drama. We held them up to see where the rod needs to be installed. You just want the bottom of the curtain to barely float off the ground. Not puddling, but no high waters either. Now, time to use the stud finder. So I'm going to see if we're hitting studs, in which case we don't need the anchor.
Right.
Would you believe it's right on the money?
Wow.
You are a lucky man today, Eddie. You want to try a stud finder?
Sure. It just doesn't like me very much.
We think it was actually beeping from the header above the window, so no anchors needed to hang these rods. Drill a pilot hole.
Okay.
Do you know what a pilot hole is?
Yeah, you just use a little drill.
Use a drill.
Makes it easier on you.
Exactly, especially if we're going to be drilling into solid wood up there.
Sure.
Be careful not to drill the pilot hole larger than the screw.
I don't always do housework in a suit, by the way.
Yeah, let's address the elephant in the room, shall we?
Guess where I'm going after this?
Work.
Yep.
And you said it was either shredded clothes or work clothes. What you thought, right?
Nobody wants to see me in my weekend wear, trust me.
Now, because we installed the rods so close to the ceiling, we had to hand screw in the bracket. The drill wouldn't fit up there. Even hanging the grommet curtains, there's a trick to it. We want the end to fold in. We don't want it to be like this, tipping out. So when you start them, fold your end in and see how this one's going to wrap around that window now and end nicely. That's the other trick, Ed.
Yeah?
More panels means a richer look.
You want it to look super full, right?
Yes. We put 6 panels on this one window, 3 on each side. We also hung them more than a foot outside the framing of the window. It makes it look larger. You can also use that trick to make an off-center window look centered. What do you think?
I think it looks great. I mean, look how it looks compared to the old brown ones.
I know. High five.
High five.
We did it.
Yeah. At great cost.
So I always have lots of behind-the-scenes extras and then the full DIY segment posted on my Instagram page after it airs. So check it out at Danielle Todesco TV is my name on there.
I noticed Eddie had a hard time with the stud finder. I always do too.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you could help me. When I use it, it just points back to me.
Oh, sure. I thought I saw that joke lining up, and then there you did it. Well done. Yeah.
Couldn't resist. Sorry.